Hi all, welcome back to our channel My Bio Notes. So in this video we'll be discussing about the vaccination and immunization. So before going into the topic, please subscribe at the channel and also click the bell button for more updates from our channel. So come, let's see about the vaccination and immunization. So in this vaccination and immunization, the property of memory of the immune system is utilized here in this technique actually. That's a principle of a vaccination actually. So your immune system, it is able to recognize the previously attacked pathogen. So just like you have a memory of the things which happened to you earlier, right? So in the same way, your immune system, it can remember things which has happened before. So if a pathogen is attacking it for the second time, it can recognize it. So it has this property of memory. So this principle is utilized in vaccination actually. So that we'll be discussing in our coming slide. So what is a vaccination actually? So vaccination is a preparation of antigenic proteins of pathogen, or it can be an inactivated or weakened pathogen that you call it as a vaccine. It is introduced into your body. So we are going to introduce the pathogenic antigenic protein, the pathogens antigenic proteins. It can be a part of the pathogen like that, or it can be an inactivated form or a weakened pathogen. Whole the pathogen itself you take and you inactivate it or weaken it so that it don't causes the infection or a disease in you. So we must be careful in that. You must inactivate or weaken it properly, or else you'll get an infection or a disease. So it must be inactivated or weakened. So that you call it as a vaccination. So just like the Covaxin and the Covishield vaccination against the coronavirus. Okay, so this vaccination actually produces a neutralization effect. So during an actual infection. So if you are getting a vaccination of take an example of a coronavirus vaccine like the Covishield. So we all got this vaccine actually, Covishield vaccine. So when you are going to get the actual infection of a coronavirus, this vaccination will help you to produce antibody against this coronavirus antigen and neutralize the pathogenic agents from the coronavirus. So it helps your immune system. So it produces a neutralization effect, means it nullifies the effect. So nothing is produced. It produces a negative effect, this coronavirus. So we have to nullify this with a positive effect. So it becomes neutralized. So nothing can affect our body. So that effect is produced by this vaccine. So since our immune system has this property of memory, already during a vaccination, a pathogen which is inactivated or weakened is introduced into our body. During a second infection, actually you are getting a coronavirus, this is the second time. First time during vaccine, your immune system was exposed to this pathogen. Second time, the same actual pathogen in its active form, and it's affecting you. Your body produces antibodies against it is specific to the particular antigen, so that it kills the pathogenic agents. So this is about neutralization. And memory B and T cells are generated after this vaccination when you get an actual infection. So memory, not the normal B and T cells. Since our immune system has this memory of the pathogenic infection, it produces memory B and T cells. So recognize the pathogen quickly, because during a first infection the immune system will respond slowly. Since it's a second infection after vaccination, this is actual infection. So this time the pathogen is recognized quickly on subsequent exposure. because this is a second time exposure, and there is massive production of antibodies. So you can expect actually plenty of antibodies produced from your body, since this is a second time infection. So this is about the vaccination. So coming to the example, what you can say is the tetanus. So this is a deadly microbe actually. This tetanus, it is caused by the organism bacteria Clostridium tetani actually. So this bacterium, so this is a bacterium actually, tetanus, it's caused by a bacteria. It's a deadly microbe. So this bacteria, it causes actually painful muscle contraction. So a muscle tend to contract when this after this bacteria releases a toxin. So that's a symptom of this bacterial attack. So from this bacteria we get this toxin. After this bacteria produces that poison in our body, it's a poison to us. It causes muscle contraction, and this is known as the lockjaw disease. We can term it as a lockjaw disease also. So in this case, since this is a deadly microbe, we need a quick actually immune response. We can't wait our body to respond to first identify the bacteria. Slowly it first produces the B and T cells. Not like that. We need the response to be quick. So in this case, we can't wait for our body to produce the antibody. We just inject it as preformed antibodies or antitoxin, because the toxin has already been released in our body. So it produces the detrimental effect in our body. So we can't wait now. So in this case, preformed antibody or antitoxin, it is directly injected. So the antitoxin here is a preparation containing antibody to the toxin. So it is particular to this toxin. So it produces a neutralization effect. And in snake bite also, you can take the snake bite. What they do, here also they inject the preformed antibodies. Here also we can't wait for the immune system to respond, because already the poison will go into our body. This preformed antibody are specific against the snake venom, the poison of the snake. And these are the examples of a passive immunization. Actually, we have already learnt about passive immunization. The example we have said from the mother, the fetus. I mean the antibodies will be passed, right? In the same way, this is also a ready-made antibody. So these are the example of passive immunization. And also this vaccines are produced by recombinant DNA technology. So there is production of antigenic polypeptides of pathogen in a bacteria or yeast. So we can produce this antigenic polypeptides of pathogen in a bacteria or yeast. We can utilize it for our protection. So the vaccines are produced in large scale by this technique of recombinant DNA technology, and we will be having a greater availability. Since our population is also very high, we need more vaccines. So utilizing this recombinant DNA technology, we can produce more vaccine. So example is an hepatitis B vaccine produced from yeast. So this is about recombinant DNA technology. So it can be utilized for the production of vaccines. So thank you all for watching my video. If you like the video, do subscribe our channel and also click the bell button for more updates from our channel. Happy learning to you all. Thank you.